Will I?
What, I'm doing one of those every time?
Do the thing. Do the thing.
Yeah,
Do the thing.
do the
Don't we
thing.
have to play the thingy?
Sorry, I was one second.
Yeah, prep the throat.
Coming at you live. This is 97.5, The Squirt.
I fucked it up. Don't worry about it.
It's all good. We
It's all
can
good.
fix that in post.
Yeah, it's okay.
No, leaving it.
DM.
Okay. Welcome back to Drop Dice. This is our second official recording, unless we split it up into small bits, in which case we'll cut this out in post.
We won't.
No.
Where we last left off the party, they were at an orphanage in Matorca. Since then, they have reconnected with Kronk and are waiting to go to the Kronkmas Day ball and hopefully get some insight on some of the nobles. We learned that Fargrim really needs to get the paperwork for Gary before he is impounded.
Yeah.
I love your use of the word impounded. Like,
He's a vehicle.
yeah.
He's a mode of transportation.
I really don't
We
understand.
gotta get some plates, slap him on the back of his shell.
Yeah. License and registration.
I feel like he definitely is being treated as if like his registration has not been updated, and
Well, it hasn't.
if it does not get updated,
something that we've gone over, like, plethora. It hasn't.
Yeah, he's not licensed at all.
Yeah.
He's
I
got
know,
no
but-
paperwork. You have like a self-written receipt.
You have a ticket. Again, we went over.
Yeah,
It's like getting a speeding
I
ticket.
was gonna say, I feel like
And then
with the
speeding
speeding
later
ticket,
the same day,
not-
getting
it's not
another
speeding.
speeding ticket.
it's not speeding; it's
Well,
registration.
yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah,
it's
it's-
like a ticket for not having your like registration. I feel like at that point, if you got pulled over again, you'd be like, "Hey, I already got this ticket."
100%.
Yeah,
I feel like it's driving
That's-
without
Wanna
a
know why?
driver's
That's-
license, though.
Because it's happened.
Like, you need to get the driver's license
Yeah, but,
before
like-
you keep driving.
but if you're pulled over on the same day, like I feel like you could already be like, "Hey, man, I just got a ticket for this. Could you not give me a second ticket for this?"
I would.
Yep.
Yeah,
I mean,
well, fuck
but
you.
also, like, if you're
No.
driving without a
Biggest
driver's license, you can't just be like, oh, no, they already ticketed me today. Don't worry, I'll get it eventually.
I got,
Yes, you-
I got
yes, you can.
immunity.
You literally can do that.
Got
Without a
immunity.
license, though? Like, if you've never had a driver's license.
I don't know.
If you got a ticket in the same exact day, and
Guys.
you're saying like, "Hey, I just got one," and I'm just trying to get back home so I don't drive.
Hey man, this is part of the entire intro.
Immersion.
D&D is about having fun, and we try to make sure that we don't.
Yeah. No.
Yup.
For no doubt.
License and registration, please.
So before we pick up at the ball, let's go around and introduce all of our voice people,
Starting with me,
starting with you.
Dylan, aka Kronk, Enator, savior of the people, master of all arcane, homies of Gregor the Black.
There it is.
This is the Kronk of Kronkmas, by the
Yo,
way.
that's me. I'm bitches.
I'm Ben. I am Ak, the kobold or skink in this universe. He is very young and hasn't been in the outside world much, and is generally confused at anything human or culturally not skink.
Hey, everybody. I'm Zach, voice of Gregor the Black, your local friendly neighborhood Knight Templar, religious zealot, and homies of Krunk Enator, and I guess partial adopted dad of Ak at this point, it seems.
Hey, it's Cindy. I am Fargrim Grudgebearer, and I'm just a angry little dwarf that really doesn't like to be told what to do, and will revolt at just about anything.
So that is our party, and we are setting off to a different party in the town of Matorca. The crew has gotten together. It's a masquerade ball, so they all are decked up to their best. Kronk is in a lovely peacock robe.
I'm beautiful.
Ak is in a frilly purple and black dress that fits very well and
Right.
comfortably over his tail.
Form fitting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gregor opted for a nice cloak to cover his kraken skin, which he is still wearing.
Under the cloak, yep.
Yep.
No doubt.
Did you ever treat that cloak?
He did not.
So it just...
It's
is,
just
like,
a dead,
totally
rotting.
Oh
It
my god,
smells.
you smell horrible.
You know what I smell like?
Victory.
Death.
Yeah, literally death.
Actual
Yeah.
death.
Yeah, because
What's the difference to Gregor though?
I'm
That's true.
death to the unpure. Bruh.
before you leave the tailor shop, he kind of like sprays you with perfume. So you still smell like death, but you also smell like death.
Just,
and like,
just all the lavender, because you can also tell like my anxiety's through the fucking roof at this point. So
yeah.
But realistically, it just mixed together and just made it so much worse.
It's like not
Oh, yeah,
showering
it's
for a
not
year
good.
and then just putting on like deodorant and being like, we're good.
Yeah.
Axe body spray, baby.
Yeah.
Axe
body spray. You just borrowed some of his body spray.
I stole some from somebody and just
Or like taking a stinky poop and putting Febreze out, but really, it just makes it so much worse.
And
it
then
smells like poop and
Are you
like the
speaking
fresh
from life
breeze.
experience?
Hold up.
Yes.
By chance? Okay.
Don't mean to totally get off the road, but Febreze eliminates the odor.
Exactly.
Okay, no, I'm just kidding.
Does it though?
not a sponsor.
No.
Could be.
Sponsor us.
Shameless plug.
And Fargrim opted for no shirt and just some really nice black pants.
Absolutely.
As you do.
In my mind, those are for sure like MC Hammer pants.
Definitely.
They do have a gold stripe on the side.
There it is.
Some premium parachute pants.
Everyone has their masks, and you guys are headed out to the ball. What are you going to do with your giant snail?
Man, it'd be cool if we had it registered.
Man, it'd be cool if the people who could register it were open. But they're not. So, what we're going to do with them is we're going to go ahead and ask the bartender if he can watch them in the back.
Damn.
Just like everybody and anybody, like, hey man, real quick, we're not doing anything this afternoon. You trying to watch the snail or?
If I trust anybody, it's going to be the bartender.
He,
So,
he doesn't do much, so
They,
we just
they
like leave him in the back.
They
It
have
should
a
be fine.
stable.
Yeah, but they asked for registration.
Yeah,
No, we might
that's
just
not
have
gonna
to.
work.
No, I don't know if we need. Okay, so we never actually went to the stable,
We did.
did we?
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So
Did we?
I can't necessarily count very high, but I feel like we all have a shit ton of gold. Maybe if we just throw enough at the stable guy, he'll just take the
We
snail.
could just buy a registration.
Well, no,
But they're not open.
the
so how much-
registration.
Yeah, the
place
registration
is
place is closed, Kronk.
'Cause
It's
it's-
Kronkmas
because apparently
because of someone.
We
you
tried.
are apparently special.
Not to
Okay,
point
yeah.
fingers, but somebody's the reason why we can't register the snail right now.
All right. Where's the nearest guard?
We went through this last night. I feel like if we
Yeah,
just throw like
me
100
use my
gold at
celebrity
this
magic.
register guy,
Well, we're just I can
the
just
stable guy,
have
sorry.
Gary like go back into his snail, so it's just a shell, and just try to like have somebody watch him.
Yeah, they can't
but tell
take it
him, like
a
stay
shell.
inside.
That's littering then. At that point, we're just leaving a shell behind.
There's a guard, maybe like 100 feet away from you guys. They're patrolling. It's Kronkmas. They're trying to make sure everything's safe and everything's good. There was just a riot and like 7 people died. So
Yeah, shame about that one.
It's crazy.
So I'm gonna approach him. Kronk is, and I'm gonna be like, "What time of day is it? Is it morning?
it's like mid-afternoon.
Mid afternoon? Oh, good afternoon, sir.
Afternoon, Merry Kronkmas.
Oh, thank you very much. Do you happen to know who I am by chance?
You are, I'm assuming, not from around here.
No, I am Kronk.
Oh, I honestly thought you were a myth.
How dare you? First of all, I'm as real gets, and I keep it real at all times. There it is. Yeah, and Gregor's just like right behind him, like, yeah, there it is.
Like a little too close, just like right, like
right up on
breathing
my
in your
shoulder.
ear.
Just like I'm just a hype man. Like
Yep.
yeah.
He's always supporting me. So yeah, I'm gonna be like, knowing that, I was wondering, despite the fact that it is a holiday, my companion here, you might know them as Dwarf. The statue is in the town square.
That
My
is a
companion
dwarf,
here-
yes.
Exactly, yes. So Dwarf needs to get their snail registered, and unfortunately the office is closed. But we've been having issues with this all day. We're trying to go to the castle. We need to meet with the nobility for this ball. Is there anything you can do to help? Are you able to get this like registration issue taken care of for us?
Unfortunately, I'm not able to register the snail myself. I could probably take it to like the guard stables, and we could probably leave it there.
Oh, that would be fantastic. Can you give me like a notice of some kind that we can have like a written documentation that like this is taken care of so we can stop being hassled about this?
Unfortunately, that's above my pay grade. You're probably going to need to go to like the Lord of the Guards for that kind of a thing. But I can take it to the stable and leave it there. I know the guy that runs it.
Okay.
It should be fine for today. And then as long as you get your registration tomorrow.
That would be fantastic. Thank you very much.
So he kind of leads you away back behind some stuff. to this stable. It's not maybe as nice as the main city stable that all the travelers go to, but it's pretty decent.
Okay.
There's a large stall that Gary will fit in. You see, he kind of talks to the guy in charge.
Fantastic.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna tell Gary to kind of just go back into his shell and just play it cool for a night, and I'll be back tomorrow. And you can kind of hear him like whimpering a little bit, just because he's gonna miss me.
That's fair.
No big deal. But I'm just gonna have him just be super calm and unnoticeable for the night.
As you guys are leaving the stable, one of the stable hands kind of walks up. He's like, "Is that a flail snail?"
No. Yes.
Straight up lie to him.
Oh, it looks like one. I've heard
It
myths. I
is.
mean, their shells are worth so much. Like, where did you find
I'm
them?
going to stop you right there, guy. Keep a wide berth from the snail if you know what's good for you.
Oh, okay. I was just curious because
Yeah, no,
I
that's fine.
thought they were
Nope.
endangered. And I didn't know that they were around here. I was just asking.
They're not.
Okay.
You're done.
Okay.
Look, and he just led with, "They're so valuable." Nope.
Yep. Nope.
Shutting that down
Yeah, you're
immediately.
done, buddy. You
Yep.
can leave now.
He just kind of walks back and goes back to his chores.
Good for him.
I wish I had a sending stone so I can maintain contact.
With Gary.
Yes.
Yeah,
could
not
be-
with the people taking care of him, with Gary himself.
It was Gary.
You mean, you know, with the creature that can't speak?
I have a ring that allows me to speak to animals.
Really?
Yes.
You could give him Kenny's sending stone and he could talk to
Yeah, I'm not
Kenny.
going to do that.
No. It's a gross waste of resources.
Okay.
Just in case we got to call in the homie.
Yep.
Hey man, what if it gets taken?
Are we
gonna
not
be on
all
you guys.
for gross misuses of resources?
Fun fact, Kronk is not. Kronk strongly and firmly believes this snail should have been dead the first time.
Yeah, because we've saved Gary from death like twice now.
Yeah,
'Cause,
at the expense of valuable assets.
Yeah, because like we literally like using a god's boon brought him back, and then when the forces of decay and demons tried to reclaim him, like we beat them back again instead of just giving them the snail.
Yeah,
Okay, but how many times has Gary really come in clutched and saved everybody?
not many.
0 times.
Yeah, no.
I mean, he tried really hard.
I tried.
He's a great pack.
He's got the spirit.
Unbelievable, you guys.
I say he
unbelievable.
carries all of the potions.
He
and
carries
stuff.
the louds.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you know what else does that? Backpacks.
Yeah, but
But
would
you
need,
know
like,
but you know
way more.
why you guys do this?
Why?
Because you love Fargrim. And he actually is a valuable asset.
Love is a
Boom,
strong
that's where it
word.
is.
I appreciate Fargrim for what he brings to the table.
Unbelievable.
Axe,
you guys are
Axe feeling towards Fargrim are more akin to the feeling of terrified.
good.
Yeah,
that's 100% the vibe Fargrim's going for, I
That's-
feel like.
that's
Yeah,
kind of
100%,
what I figured.
That's the energy he wants.
Yeah,
It's really
That works for him. Right?
it's like a respectful fear, though.
yeah.
it's the aura.
Okay, so on to the ball, unless you guys have anything you need to figure out beforehand.
No, I think I'm just going to put my mask on over my helmet.
Okay.
Axe still has no idea what's going on, but is just sort of following along willingly.
Okay.
Same. I mean, I'm just like right out front. I'm just pomp as can be,
Okay.
and I'm just strutting my stuff.
Well, as you guys approach, you notice there are some tables set up outside of the palace that are loaded with food. Some of the poorer citizens are there. They don't necessarily look... They're a little skittish, but they're there for the food. They seem... Other than being like a little bit on edge, they're pretty happy looking.
What kind of food?
It's a whole feast. There's like roast ducks and turkeys and quail and fish and just...
Is there an available turkey leg?
There is.
Ack will
There
be
are several.
skittering down from Gregor's shoulder, where I presume he was, and just like between the legs of people underneath the table and coming out the other side, and just like sort of just trying to like sneak in and grab a turkey leg without being noticed from under the table, and then just like yoink back.
Give me a sleight of hand roll.
I can do that.
Then just real quick, just so I understand, like the picture you're painting, this is like a feast they're having outside of the castle for like the common folk?
Yes, everyone is welcome inside, but they've realized in years past that the common folk don't necessarily want to mingle with the high society.
Oh, okay.
So they've set up kind of like there's like an inner ball and like an outer feast.
Oh, okay.
That's a natural 20.
There it is.
Yeah, no
Plus-
one
plus
sees
5
you. You
for
are a
25.
shadow
Yeah.
with your turkey leg that is the
Steals
size of you.
whole
I actually
turkey.
steal 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I scramble back and give Gregor one.
Hey. All right.
Okay, but
I'm on his shoulder, though.
how does it taste?
Yeah, how does it? I take a bite. What does it taste like?
It is cooked very well. The skin is nice and crispy. There's like a really nice blend of flavors. It's not spicy, but it's very flavorful. And then the juice or the meat
juice.
inside
Okay.
is nice and juicy.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I take a second bite. How do I feel?
Very similar to the first, but slightly less crispy skin and more like
I get
Juicy.
that moist
All right, I'm about it.
innards.
I'm about it.
Yeah, that juicy fleshy bits.
Hell yeah, dude.
I let it like the juices dribble all over my nice dress.
some also gets on
Damn
Gregor's
it.
shoulder just a little bit.
On Gregor's shoulder.
Making a mess.
I just got this.
Just got what? Sorry, just got what?
You know what? Just nope. Just enjoy the turkey.
I
leg.
just gave you a turkey
Yep.
leg. You just got the turkey leg.
We're even.
Okay, cool.
Kronk is just watching this like fucking savages.
Yeah, Gregor, who never takes his helmet off. How do you eat your turkey leg?
Slide it underneath the helmet, dude. I've been doing this for years. Got it down.
It's a pretty big turkey leg.
Yeah.
You're not gonna try to liquefy it again?
Not right now. We got shit to do.
It's pretty inconvenient to do at the moment.
fair.
I don't have any drinkable sausage on me, so this is the best thing I got.
What's the common folk line looking like? How long is it?
Oh, here we go.
There's a bunch of people milling around. The line isn't super long, but it looks like people are just kind of going up to whatever table. It's like a really long like buffet area
Okay.
that people are just kind of coming and going from. And then there's people sitting and just kind of.
Is there like a
Eating their food.
ballpark number estimate for how many people?
I'd say probably like 150 to 250 people right now.
Okay. Is there a guard nearby?
There are several guards nearby.
Okay. I'm gonna approach the nearest one. And Kronk is gonna walk up wearing his beautifully bougie peacock attire.
Merry Kronkmas to you, sir. How can I serve you?
Oh, Merry Kronkmas to you as well, sir. How fares your day?
Oh, it's good. It's been a pretty chill day. You know, it's Kronkmas, so everyone's
Yeah,
You know,
good spirits.
yeah, everyone's pretty happy. Didn't have a riot today, which is awesome.
Yet.
Yeah, absolutely. So I was wondering if you could do me a favor, you and your coworkers. So my name is Kronk, and I was hoping that you would assist me in aiding all of these wonderful people this Kronkmas. I would like to give everyone here their very own gold piece. But unfortunately, I have to be in the castle soon, and I need folks to distribute this. Would you all be able to help me out with this?
As guards, we probably can't, but you could probably get some of the peasants here to help you with that.
I don't know if I trust the common folk with this. As much as I love them, these people are obviously in need of assistance, and I don't know if their better judgments would prevail if I was to leave hundreds of gold in the hands of a couple individuals. That's why I came to you, because you all are the most trustworthy in all of Matorca.
He kind of like stands a little bit stronger and like kind of like,
Absolutely.
okay. Let me double check with my commander to make sure that this is acceptable because we're not allowed to accept bribes and I don't want any
Of course.
confusion about what this might be.
Absolutely.
So if you'll just wait right here, Mr. Kronk, I will be right back. And
course.
he goes off kind of into the castle, into the party, and comes back with everyone's favorite Lord of Guards, Kaylee Welford.
Kaylee.
Yes.
Hey.
Kaylee.
I've been wanting to bet Kaylee as soon as she sees, or Kaylee's a guy.
Yeah.
Okay, as soon as Kaylee sees us, she's probably just like, fuck.
Yeah,
One
there
of these days.
kind of looks up, just
Deep sigh.
takes a second, and then walks over. Merry Kronkmas.
Oh, Merry
What
Kronkmas.
do you guys need?
Uh,
What's happening
I was
here?
actually just speaking to the guard here, and I'll reiterate, I was hoping to give everyone here, the common folk who have come for food, a piece of gold. And I was hoping that you and your guards would be the ones to distribute this, as myself and my compatriots have to be inside shortly. And I don't quite trust leaving this much gold with the common folks. You understand the situation, you know, it could cause problems. There could be a situation. We've already had one, but I would be greatly appreciative, and it would look fantastic for the guards to be the ones to distribute this on my behalf.
That's very generous of you. I think I know the perfect guy to make this happen, and he goes and he calls out Hunter, your guard from the night before.
Oh, Hunter.
Oh, hey, it's Hunter. Hey, Hunter.
Hunter.
Long time no see, buddy.
Oh, hello, it's you people. How's the snail?
He's doing great.
He actually is
Quite
doing
well.
good. Thank you for asking.
Of course.
It's appreciated.
So, Hunter
Farragut
is
from the back, like,
Hunter is ready to distribute the coins as people. Do you want it as they come in or as they leave?
I am going to leave a lump sum of 500 gold
Okay.
for the distribution of wealth.
Do you want it when people come in they get their gold, or when they leave they get their gold?
What is the recommendation of the guards? Whatever would be the most
Probably when they
convenient.
leave
When
would
they
be
leave.
easier.
Okay, that is perfect.
That way you don't get people multiple times.
I would appreciate if you would let the people know that Kronk wishes them a Merry Kronkmas.
He kind of nods. Yeah, that
Okay,
will
thank
work out
you.
well.
I
Yeah,
just
people
the people
will
have
love
done
this.
a lot for me, and I would like to give back. Okay,
I'm sure the people will appreciate it.
so I'm gonna hand over a sack of 500 gold.
Okay.
actually, I'm just gonna whisper, like, yo, like, what have the people like actually done for you though? Like,
I'm a celebrity here. I have entire holidays. I have statues. Plus,
Yeah, did you see him? There's like 3 of them in the big center.
plus we
town.
talked about this with the political unrest and some of the economic issues. You know, if I was to run to become the leader of these people, they need to know that I have their best interest in mind.
okay, oh sorry.
A little gold from my pocket is nothing for the betterment of their lives. Okay?
Yeah, all right.
All right.
Cool. Yeah,
I just need you to support me here.
no, I do. I just want to make sure I'm understand.
Yeah.
I want to make sure I'm getting the full picture here.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Okay. Appreciate it. We're on the same page.
So as you guys leave Hunter with the sack of gold and he starts distributing it to very happy peasants, you go in and you see this beautiful courtyard. It's all decked out. There's flowers, there's food, there's a live band playing some nice like waltz music. People are decked up in all of their finest, dancing. As you come in, there's a guy there to announce you, and he asks, "How would you like to be announced?"
Well, I would like to consult with my compatriots first, real quick.
Of course. Some other people come through, and he starts announcing them.
Okay. So I kind of pull everyone off to the side and we're like, look, do we want a big announcement or we would like to be a little more subtle? Considering we are here as a party, I figure it's only fair for me to consult you guys in case anyone is uncomfortable with the spotlight.
Ack is chewing on the turkey bone like a dog. That's it.
I mean, is there any? I mean, like they know we're here, right?
I would assume so.
You know, like people know we're here. The government, like the higher ups, know we're here. I think, like,
I guess
cat's out of the bag. Why not? You know.
I guess what's the benefit to a big announcement other than just being subtle?
Well, if we really lean into this and we do the whole like pomp entrance, it's probably going to buy us a lot of like oohs and ahs,
Street
the
cred.
nobility. Yeah, a lot of like.
I mean, we're trying to
clout.
meet like the most important person in this
That's
room
true.
right now. So
Exactly.
like,
So do we want to be the most important people in the room, or do we want to stay under the radar?
I feel like
Are you trying to flex on them or?
yeah. Well, I was just gonna say he's gonna glance over at Fargrim and so I don't think we're the best at staying under the radar. And he's gonna glance at Fargrim again.
Axe got a point there. Yeah.
Stealth has never really been our subtlety, and stealth
Your
has never been
subtlety.
how we operate.
Okay.
Is it because I'm wide? Is that it?
It's because we're wide.
Yeah,
As a whole, we're pretty dense,
Yeah.
physically and metaphysically. So.
Exactly.
yeah. I am the stealth.
Yeah,
It's true.
just you.
Yeah, we have one stealth.
I am
He
the
is the
shadows.
entire one stealth.
Quite
Okay.
quite literally.
So we'll just lean into it.
Yeah, I say
All right. So I'll just go back to the guard and it would be like, we would like a formal announcement. If you could gather everyone's attention, we will make our entrance.
Yes, but what are your names? I just need to know how to pronounce your names.
Kronk Gregor, Fargrim, and Ack.
Yeah.
It's from behind.
As you walk in,
He's actually just spitting out a little chunk of the bone, just going.
Further sullying my brand new cloak.
as you walk in, he kind of thumps his staff. Kronk, Jeffrey, Dwarf, and Ack.
Not at all.
That's not at all what we said. Now I feel like you're being intentionally obtuse, good sir.
Dwarf?
You got my name right.
Okay, guys. I say we just go with it
Yeah.
since the statues have those
too
names.
late.
People will probably
Yeah, let's go.
recognize.
I hate it, but okay.
Okay, let's roll.
Ack waves like a princess.
I'm going to accept it, but I'm going to be mad about it the whole time.
Good. He's also missing
Some,
3 fingers, so it's just a 2 fingers and a thumb, just sort of.
Just nubbing.
Yeah.
Some kind of middle-aged, well-dressed, obviously rich woman comes over. Oh, what a cute little pet. Where did you find him? To Gregor.
On the side
About
of the road.
little Ack. She reaches in as if to pet you, but doesn't.
I allow her to.
She does not pet you. She starts to, and then thinks better, sees the fingers missing, and just kind of brings the hand back.
We actually rescued him from a dragon slave master.
Oh my, sounds so brave.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty fucked.
You fight dragons often, Mr. Knight?
I don't know if often is the right word, but yes.
Oh, you must be just so brave. What brings you to our land?
Am I a hero? I can't say if I am or aren't, but the answer is yes. I am actually here accompanying my good friend you might have heard of, Kronk.
Oh, the Kronk. Oh, yes, we've all heard of the Kronk. It's so interesting that you've come back after all of this time.
Oh, of course.
Why now?
We are actually on our way to save the world from.
When aren't you? I mean, you.
Exactly. You understand how. it
Another
is.
day at the office.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we lead a busy life. Dragon slaying, rescuing our little companions here like Ack, providing for the common folk, and defeating death, just in another day's work.
She just kind of nods, a little bit confused, but she doesn't want to let on. So she's like, yeah.
Do I detect that she seems a little confused?
Roll insight.
Okay.
Are you rolling for dementia?
She's
So a
just
13.
wasted.
13. No, it's more, you kind of get the vibe that, this isn't the conversation she was expecting. You're talking about a lot of stuff she doesn't really know about, but she's just kind of rolling with it.
Smile and nod.
So I see
Yeah.
the look on her face, and I'm like, I know it's a lot, but don't worry, because you have valiant defenders such as my companions here to handle everything.
Oh, yes. And, young Kaylee, he does such a good job with the
Of
guards.
course.
People's champion through and through.
Absolutely. Fantastic individual.
Family man, too. I mean, his children, bless their hearts.
Oh, I haven't had the privilege of meeting them yet.
Oh, they're so adorable, so rambunctious.
As children should be.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
One appropriate.
Fargrim kind of disengages and goes to try to find some ale.
There are
Yeah, where's the bar
wait
at?
staff in fun costumes with trays of champagne walking around everywhere.
Yeah, but where's the ale at?
Yeah, where's the ale?
You ask one of them, and he directs you to a bar that's set up along the far wall, where there's a bartender making fancy drinks. He's shaking the cocktail shaker, flipping it through the air, doing all kinds of cool bougie drink stuff.
Beautiful.
From
I head towards that bar.
Okay.
from my perch on Gregor's shoulder, does anybody look kind of shady? Like anybody standing in dark corners, brooding, or just generally looking sketchy?
Roll investigation.
Bandanas over their face?
Yeah.
No.
any bandanas?
Gasp.
That is a 17. I had to math
17.
real quick.
Okay. You see a couple people that are kind of sitting together and not really interrupting. There's 3 groups. Basically, it kind of looks like the nobility has little cliques and castes, and they're all kind of talking smack about each other.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
So they're all kind of shady in their own way, but
But
there are
rich people shady.
they're rich people shady.
Okay.
That Bezos shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, there is no one in black leather vests with bandanas over their
Okay,
faces.
gotcha. Nobody's standing in dark corners like brooding and
Flipping a coin.
Flipping a coin.
I mean,
From-
someone
from
does
finger to
have
finger.
throw a coin, but it's Hunter trying to catch up with someone that
Yeah, he just chucks the
Just
coin at
beams it
somebody.
like baseball style. Like,
Absolutely.
he's like, "Sir, wait, stop!" And they don't stop, so he just like looks at it, looks at them, and just yeah.
Right.
yeets. Yep.
Ack will note that as a feature of human culture, and go about his day.
Fargrim's gonna get to the bar. He's gonna throw 10 gold down on the table and say, "Give me 2 tankards of your finest ale."
Kronkberry ale it is then for the lovely dwarf.
Yup.
He fills them up. They're nice and big and cold and covered in froth and smacks them down on the counter and kind of pushes them toward you. Merry Kronkmas. Thank you for ordering something that doesn't take 20 minutes and 17 rare ingredients.
My pleasure. I go ahead and chug one completely right away, and then just take the other one and just start sipping on it.
While you're sipping on the other one, he refills the first one.
My man.
That's what's up.
Yep,
It's an
that's
open
premium.
bar, but you just paid him, so he's pretty happy about that.
It's good
It's
service.
a good
Right.
tip.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. So I'm gonna look at him and be like, "A lot of rich noblemen around here, huh?
It is the Kronkmas Day Ball in the castle. So
Do
yeah.
you bartend here much?"
Not frequently. We've had the contract for Kronkmas for the last couple years, though, so I've handled it for that. But that's usually the only time we're up here.
So you're pretty aware of like everybody that's around here, huh?
Yeah, I know a fair bit.
Any interesting snippets that you have to share?
Oh, you want the gossip?
Oh, I want the good stuff.
Oh, honey, I have gossip for you. So, the Blackstones, right? You know about the Blackstones.
Not really.
Okay, so Evelyn and Antok Blackstone, they just renovated their entire estate.
Wow.
But they made it orange.
Where'd they get all that money?
I mean, they've been some of the wealthiest families up here. The Blackstones have always lived on the top of the hill. I think it's some investment that their like great grandfather did in like syrup or something crazy like that. So it's old money,
Okay.
but it's orange. Why would it be orange?
I don't know. It sounds terrible.
It is terrible. But you know, everyone's just like, oh, huh, it's so pretty and like unique.
You gotta
Hey.
kick some ass, you know?
I guess. Kaylee Welfer, Lord of the Guards. Interesting stuff. He keeps going out in the middle of the night. Where
Really?
is he going? He has a family. Is there someone on the side? Probably.
Who is this?
Kaylee Welfer, Lord of the Guards.
Lord of the Guards, huh?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
going on
I mean-
about, huh? In the middle of the night?
Last night, he left his estate twice in one night.
Wow.
Yeah.
How do you know this?
Oh, you know, word gets around. Everyone talks.
Everyone talks, yet nobody knows where he's going.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Well, seems like someone's covering up for him, huh?
I guess, yeah, probably. I mean, he's wealthy enough.
Is he trusted around here?
Oh, everyone loves him. He's the darling. And no, he can do no wrong. He's the people's champion.
I'm gonna go ahead and just roll for I guess insight,
Mm-hmm.
just because that was some serious sarcasm right there. I want to confirm. Nat 20.
Not 20. He genuinely believes that Kaylee is sneaking off to some mistress in the middle of the night.
Ooh,
There's a lot of sarcasm when he talks about the people's champion.
that's some good right there.
Yep.
It's definitely not because
All right, man.
I say it's definitely not just because we've been bothering them, and that's not why he's been coming out in the middle of the night twice at night.
No.
Definitely not.
Definitely not.
getting
Has this
seen,
been
baby,
going on for
so.
some time though?
More recently, I've heard a lot of rumors lately, but like it probably goes back.
Alright.
You don't leave on Kronkmas Eve twice if it's not a serious thing, you know?
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Have you heard about Elaine Blackbrick? The Lord of the Hunt? That guy?
No.
Oh my god, he
Tell
just
me
got
more.
puppies. They're so cute. Oh my god, they're so cute.
I like puppies.
They're adorable. But he won't let anyone see them.
No.
Yeah.
Well, how do you know they're puppies then?
Well, I mean, people saw them like him bringing them to his estate, but then like no one else has seen them since. It's really weird. But I mean, I suppose he's Lord of the Hunt. He does
Were
stuff
they
with
were
dogs.
they
but-
regular sized puppies? Or were they?
Yeah.
They seem large
Yeah, they were
for
just,
puppies.
they were just puppies.
Okay.
They were cute, little basket of them.
Yeah, they are.
Utterly adorable. Probably a gift for someone, but you know,
They look pretty normal, right?
I mean, I didn't see them, but like I heard they were cute.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for the input. And
Of course, you know, if you ever need some gossip, you just let me know.
I appreciate that. I'm just gonna grab one more ale for the road and
Of course,
head
you know,
back
open
to-
bar, you come back.
Yeah. I'll head back to the group at that point.
Okay.
So when I get there, I'm gonna tell them about Kaylee's scandalous acts, potential scandalous acts. He's been
very
yeah,
intrigued.
yeah, he's been going out in the middle of the night. People have seen him, but they don't know where he's going.
And you say this was last night then?
This has been happening apparently for some time, but
been an
last night he came out twice in one night, which I guess is not very common.
Did we not see him twice? Did we not summon him twice last night? Is
No,
that not a
not-
thing we did?
Not that I'm aware of.
You guys summoned him once.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we did summon him once, but I don't think it was twice.
I don't remember.
I was gonna say one of
last
those
night.
is for sure us, unless he was already oot in a boot.
Well then, I
Yeah,
guess
we just happened to
there's
catch him.
Queen destination.
Yeah,
there's this. I guess there's a second one time where he went out, which seems to be very typical as of late. So
Should we kill him?
That's a scandal we should keep in mind,
yes,
especially for someone who is allegedly
the people
well
champion.
respected by the people.
right.
Right.
I don't want the wrong type of characters.
What if he's
In
sneaking
charge
out at
around here.
night to, like, you know, teach orphans how to read?
Well, then we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Okay.
Yeah,
There's going to be bridges?
it's likely. It's likely.
Okay.
Probably a series of bridges. Really.
There's almost like there's potentially a multitude.
That sounds like a lot of bridges.
Exactly.
Okay. And we're going to cross all of them?
Maybe.
Ideally.
It depends where we have to go.
Are we
But
going to burn any of them?
also, maybe we might
Okay.
burn bridges.
Okay.
I mean, this group, we're gonna be burning some bridges.
We burn a lot of bridges.
Yeah.
Okay. But so what else is going on in the ballroom?
Well, hearing you guys talk a lot about burning bridges, some of the nobility has kind of like been side-eyeing you and like slowly walking away from you.
I mean, we would have been, like, off to the side whispering that. We were
But
just
still,
like,
I
Yeah, but still, some like
a
rich old
crowded
lady
room.
hears you whispering amongst yourself about burning
Does-
stuff and bridges.
does
There's-
Kronk notice this?
are we gonna kill these kids?
Yes.
Oh, so he like visibly sees people kind of like side
All right,
eye.
actually, give me what's your passive perception?
My passive perception is a 14.
You'd maybe notice a couple people, or like there's less people around you. You don't like pick out specific people doing it, but you notice that like the crowd around you is definitely thinner than it was before.
Okay, so like not like directly looking at anyone, but just like maintaining the conversation and just gonna randomly throw in there. Yeah, sometimes burning bridges is what's required of heroes to save towns from invading demonic forces or undead hordes. Sometimes you just have to burn a bridge or two.
Or
Keep the people safe.
right?
Yeah,
Or to rescue orphans from a desolated village.
exactly.
He says that with his chest completely pumped all the way up.
Oh yeah, peacock feathers and my entire.
Say it with your
Oh
chest.
yeah, I'm extremely confident.
Are you like flapping your cape while you're doing this?
that's a little
Like-
Is it safe to
but-
presume that I had my billowing cape decked out with all of this peacock attire?
It is a separate cape, but you can have it over, like do what Gregor did and have it over your billowing cloak.
Okay, can my cape like kind of flutter it?
Sure.
Okay, I'd like to flutter my peacock feathers a little bit. I
Yep.
It's just like really just like air up my presence in the room.
Okay.
You know?
It's like there's a wind, but there's no wind. You're just little peacock feathers.
Because Kronk's a fucking legend.
He's something.
It's the wind of his own hype.
Yep.
So you guys had a couple leads and a couple things you wanted to do here. Are you gonna try to check people out? Do you want to
Yeah.
just like sit here and talk amongst yourselves in the dark corner? You guys can be the creepy people in the corner.
I don't. Pardon my ignorance. I don't remember quite the name of the lady we were here to see.
The High Queen Yolanda Dawnfall.
There it is.
Yolanda.
Where's she at?
She is over, kind of sitting, eating some food, surrounded by like some top top government people.
Okay.
Kind of like chill, but like still kind of talking about some issues of state.
Sure.
Do
A
you
little
wanna
bit
go
Trying to
removed
trying to go
from
crash
the
that
mass.
party or what?
Let's do it.
Yep.
All right. So with does everyone want to come to talk to Yolanda?
Yeah, we,
Oh, hell yeah.
United
Swarm.
Front, fair ground.
Yeah. I'm going
Yeah.
wherever Gregor goes because I'm currently on his shoulder.
Hell yeah.
All right. So Kronk is just going to take point with the spear tip of the squad at his back. And he's just going to start strutting over, like one arm just like up at his side with like that whole pomp air, just like walking up with his drink. And I'm assuming there's probably a couple of guards around.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to approach and I'm going to kind of just like put my hand out to signal the rest of the party to just like hold on a second. And I'm going to kind of take a couple extra steps forward towards Yolanda. And I'm going to just be like, Your Highness, my name is Kronk. It is a pleasure to finally meet the one who is bringing such wonderful changes to the people of Matorca. And I do a kind of like curt like bow. Like not a deep one, just like just enough to be like respectful.
She kind of pauses her conversation. Greetings, Mary Kronkmas.
Thank you.
You
Mary
are the
Kronk.
one that caused a stir in my town hall.
Potentially, yes. That may have
Several
been
of my citizens are dead because of you, sir. Why did you come back and start causing such chaos?
That's a little bit of a misrepresentation of the events that happened. Unfortunately, I have returned with my compatriots, and I kind of wave my arm out towards my companions. And we are actually here because we are heading out into the deserts to the south to confront the Lord of Death, Nagash himself. And we came for supplies and, believe it or not, a momentary respite from our travels in my wonderful hometown of Matorca. And I figured I would take the opportunity to meet the individual that is so proclaimed to have brought wonderful change.
Yes, I have brought change.
Oh,
Yes.
go ahead.
Yes, I have brought change. I have sought to better this kingdom, better than it was in the days that you were at court, Kronk, trying to help the peasants and those less fortunate than us, and, you know, not see them kill each other in mad scrambles.
Yeah, it's a shame that they're still so impoverished that they would feel the need to rob each other in the streets, isn't it?
Oh, don't worry. Tonight we are launching yet another of our new initiatives to help solve that problem.
Oh, please tell me about it. I actually launched a little initiative myself on the way in.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you will have to wait for the announcement, just like everyone else.
Okay.
But yeah, you know, if we can ever do anything to help you get you on your way, you know, you just let us know.
I bet it's another fucking midnight tax.
Is he just saying that, kind of whispered under his breath in the background?
Just salty as hell in the background.
No, we
Oh shit, she heard me.
no. The Middenheim tax was to discourage some of your more zealous missionaries from coming and causing
I can
problems.
promise you, it doesn't get more zealous.
She just kind of looks at you like, I'm not sure what's wrong with you, but you can't take a hint, that's for sure.
Oh no, he misspoke. He's not the most well-versed individual in, you know, the art of conversation. He meant to say that although there are very zealous individuals, he himself is an extremely reasonable individual. Of course, that does not extend to, you know, those who worship chaos. I kind of like whisper under my breath, like, you know, and enemies of the state, of course.
Is this true, Sir Paladin?
Yes, spoken much more eloquently than I myself could have. I'm trained in the sword, not in speech.
Farum's kind of gonna lean in and just say, you might want to look into the snail racism.
The systemic snail oppression?
I didn't know there was snail racism in my city. Thank you for bringing this to my attention, Mr.
Farum. I'm just gonna leave it there and then walk away.
Do you? She can't. Wait. Do you have more information about? Can't just drop this. Like what?
So you almost hit her with some knowledge and then just struts out.
Drop the mic and leave.
Hell yeah.
She looks very confused. Like maybe this is some big prank that like, because what even is snail racism?
Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe it's snail racism.
Maybe.
I'd look into it.
Snail oppression.
Yep.
Ack will take the turkey bone out of his mouth and go, I've felt very welcome in this city the whole time I've been here.
I am so glad to hear it, young small creature.
Except for the orphanage. They were very rude to me.
You've been to the orphanage.
Yeah.
They
They wouldn't
been to
take
the
me.
orphanage.
Yeah, we're hoping to make some changes to the orphanage. Make it a more welcoming place for all. We've had a few issues with it. There's been some resistance.
Yeah, they were yelling at the kids.
I've actually heard that there was an attempt to burn down said orphanage. Sounds very unfortunate.
It wasn't an attempt. There was no burning. There was a threat of potentially it being burned down, but it was probably a false alarm. Just some people get a little extreme. It was handled. The guards checked into it.
Did you ever discover the culprit?
We did not. There's a lot of nasty rumors running around. Like I said, the guards looked into it. It seemed like nothing. Just one of those. Probably a passing traveler. Didn't like how we handled things and wanted to leave some nasty memories.
Very well.
Do you guys just like walk away then? Or?
No, we stay there.
I was taking a sip
Yeah.
of my drink.
No, we are standing there
Yeah.
awkwardly. I'm back to chewing my bone.
Yeah, I was taking a sip of my drink, and then the awkward silence ensued.
Gotta love that dead air.
Absolutely.
No. So
It's Ack chewing on the
Jesus
bone.
Christ.
Yeah.
that was actually pretty good.
Thank you. Thank
That
you.
was convincing. No, so I apologize. Like, what exactly do we want from her? I should have wrote it down, but I remember we had a specific thing like we wanted from this woman.
So we are, as far as I remember, correct me if I'm wrong,
did not
kind
write it
of
down.
investigating her to see exactly what changes she's supposed to be making.
Right.
Because we had discussed the potential of Kronk making a bid for ruling in
Right.
Matorca.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we had heard that she was gonna make an announcement, but they wouldn't tell us what it, or that she was gonna be making changes, but they wouldn't tell us what it was.
never
They
got
just
told
got
what they
told to
were.
come to the ball and find out.
Exactly.
There it is. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, a little fuzzy. It's all coming back. Yep.
Yeah. So we kind of figured we would stop here, see what's what, and then decide if we had the time to spare to deal with some of the political
Unrest.
elements here.
Yeah. The inequality.
Yeah, otherwise we were gonna
moving
go.
on.
You were gonna go save the world,
Right, and then hopefully
come back,
hit it. Yes, on the
Yeah.
return trip.
Return- yeah.
Hopefully liberate. Matorca.
return tour, liberating Matorca.
the victory lap.
Yeah,
Yes.
Matorca 2, Kronk's Boogaloo.
yeah.
So
Are all
Matorca the sequel.
the nobles here? Like every noble in the town, they are in this hall.
you wouldn't know that for sure, but you would assume this is like one of the big social events of the year. They
Or is
probably.
Fargrim asking that out loud?
This is the spot.
Yeah, is that Cindy or Fargrim asking?
That was me.
Okay.
That wasn't Fargo.
Which one? You said me. I don't know.
It's
which one you're
Cindy.
talking- Okay, you're just,
It's me, I'm bitches.
it's seamless.
I understood.
The immersion.
Yeah.
Okay. Fargrim's gonna kind of stop somebody walking by, just a regular, noble. Just kind of look at him and just ask, like, hey, like, you know, what's the general like opinion that you guys have on
Yolanda.
Yolanda?
Oh, the High Queen. Oh, she does a good job. It's much better that she is chosen by the people than our old way of doing it, where just whoever had the most force was in charge. She's really helped unite our city.
Sure, but
So
you
the
know,
high.
my question is she like universally liked? Like, do people like her?
I mean, it's politics. There's always people that win and people that lose, but in general, the people seem to like her. Again, they chose her.
So you would say that she is the backing of the people.
Yes.
Okay.
Interesting. And What of the Lord of the Guard?
Oh, he's the people's champion. The people love him.
Well,
He's one of those rags to riches stories that you love to hear. It's just heartwarming,
yeah,
really.
I feel like, though, you can't really have a bunch of people's champions. So which one seems to hold the hearts of the people more?
I'm not sure I follow. We have the High Queen, and then we have Kaylee Welfer. It's not like there's
And
20
you've
people.
Never considered the fact that the Lord of the Guard, aka the individual who holds all of the, let's say, militarized power in the city, could potentially make a play for the throne with the backing of the people and the armed forces of the city.
They just start shaking their head. No, you misunderstand how we run things here. You've been gone a long time.
I have been.
Kronk.
I'm just trying to
We don't
get
do that
an understanding
anymore.
of the
No,
situation.
no. I kind of pass you like, oh no, bless your heart. That's not how we do things anymore.
Oh, I'm very glad to hear it.
How do you do things?
Well, so you see, the people come together, and they choose a leader, and they go to their noble that represents them, and then those nobles take the votes of the people and elect a leader.
And do you feel as though the votes that you guys put in are valuable?
I would say so. I mean,
they-
the people love their queen.
Are they counted accurately?
I mean, yes.
What if a noble lies?
The nobles wouldn't lie.
Oh, sure.
Of course not.
Yeah,
no,
I mean,
no.
these
People
are
don't do that.
no
People don't
well,
lie.
people like us don't do that.
So
Like what?
how many nobles exactly are there that are kind of counting the votes? Like how many like major noble votes are
There are 20 that govern each of the different regions of the city.
So 20 total,
Yes.
but they're not elected.
No, the nobles. That's why we started the election process, because you can't be voted in to be a nobility. They kind of like giggle a little bit. That like rich old white woman laugh.
Silly old Fargrim.
Yeah, I mean you're born to be like us, or you're not.
And you trust these nobles.
Honey, I'm one of them. Of course I trust them.
You're one of the nobles. You're one of the 20.
Yes.
What's your name?
My name is Antioch Blackstone.
Strong name for a woman.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Antioch.
Antioch.
I'm gonna roll insight and see if she like genuinely like actually cares about the people's vote.
Okay.
Nine.
Okay. Fargroom,
Totally cares.
you've had
impressive.
some
You're buying it.
really good Kronkberry ale. This person, they seem like they know what they're talking about. They're talking not too fast, not too slow, but there's definitely a lot of confidence in what they're saying.
Absolutely.
So yeah, no, why would you question that? They seem like they're genuinely coming from a place of knowing what they're talking about and meaning the best.
Okay, so I'm just gonna look at the guys and be like, hey, I mean, it seems like they really care about the people here. You know,
People.
I think these nobles really genuinely want what's best for the people.
So, my question, because Kronk brought up a good point, where if Kaylee has the backing of the people, so is he truly the people's champion, or is he Yolanda's champion?
I mean, I would assume a bit of both. I mean, the people love him. He's one of them. Again, sweet heart story. Much like Yolanda, but he, instead of being voted in, he worked his way up from the very bottom of our society.
So you keep bringing up the sweet rags to riches story. Mind shedding a little light on that for?
Oh, do you not know the
No,
story?
said I'm not from around here.
Oh, so young Kaylee was born in one of the poorer districts of the city. Large family. They weren't doing so well, so he decided he was going to pull himself up and become a guard. And that little boy trained day in and day out. And, normally most of the peasants don't get to become guards because, they have a lot of like health problems and whatnot. We're working to fix that naturally. But, some of the family histories, we'll say, are a little bit murky, and that doesn't necessarily lead to the best guards. But Kaylee, he put in the work, he put in the time, and he slowly rose through the ranks until he became the Lord of the Guards. And, when monsters from the south came in to attack the city, he led the charge, and he was one of a few people that came back. And he saved our city, and so the people love him, because he's one of them, and he saved the city from these monsters. All in all, just a wonderful, wonderful story.
That's very
So monsters attack the city,
Yes.
and his gallantry in this conflict is what allowed him to rise to power.
Yes. He had already risen fairly high in the ranks of the guards, but in the attack, most of the commanders of the guards did not survive. And Kaylee led suicide charge after suicide charge and managed to come back. And because of his bravery and how well he did in the battle, he was chosen to be the new Lord of the Guards.
Mm-hmm. How frequently do you host these, let's call them elections, for the people to choose their ruler?
I mean, so far Yolanda is the first one. We're still kind of working out.
So the switch to democracy is relatively recent then.
Yes, it happened after the fall of the Empress Yzma. There was a power vacuum.
Yeah.
We assumed Kronk was going to lead us, but he wasn't here, so we had to come up with something.
Naturally.
So here's the thing. I've talked to a couple people, and your sweet Keely here doesn't seem to be so sweet. You know, I feel like I'm
are you
picking
talking
up.
about those nasty rumors? Oh, those pop up everywhere, hon. Like you can't put too much stock into that. Everyone talks behind everyone's back.
That doesn't say a lot about the individuals who are supposed to maintain the integrity of said electoral process.
Well, we don't do it about the election. We just,
Do it about,
yes,
do it about,
selective fabrication of truth.
do it
That
about
makes
literally
sense.
everything else.
Yeah.
Sure.
yeah. I mean,
That makes
People-
sense. That follows.
stories
I
pop
get
up
it. I get
everywhere.
checks
It's
out.
not
Yeah.
even from us. Usually, like the peasants start talking, and then
Now, why would they do that to the people's champion?
I couldn't tell you.
It's a shame.
Yeah, some people are just, not as good as other people.
I've gotten that impression.
Yeah. Well, if you'll excuse me, I do need to get back to my wife. You guys have a Merry Kronkmas. It was so nice talking to you guys.
Thank you. Have a wonderful Kronkmas.
You say back to your wife?
That was a man.
That was a man? I thought it was,
No.
I thought it was a woman.
Oh, hell.
It
This
was a
is,
woman
man,
and the wife.
Yeah,
progressive
this is-
city. Let's go.
Yeah.
Well,
Except for Middenheim taxes and, snail registration.
Yeah.
the future the left wants.
God damn
This is Joe Biden's Matorca.
Joe Biden's Matorca.
Fuck.
Walked right
Guys,
into that one.
It's D&D. Everybody's a little bit racist, but nobody cares who you fuck.
Yep. Exactly.
Damn. Dude, Wizards of the Coast should use that as their tagline.
Exactly.
much.
Yeah. That's an advertisement waiting to happen right there.
Yeah, that's,
P.S. Wizards of the Coast, feel free to sponsor us.
that's just a basic rule.
We'll
of
paddle your
D&D.
ads for you.
Shout out, Wiz Kids.
Yeah.
Ack is going to be looking for another like table of food.
There are several.
Yeah. He during that conversation, he probably would have skidded off of Gregor, gotten some food, scrambled back up, and done that like at least 3 times.
There's just different food constantly falling on Gregor.
But there's just so many different stains on the one shoulder now where I'm just like, oh, this
He would
ruined.
be sharing, just like sort of like he's like nibbling on Gregor's shoulder, and then just sort of like slide it under the helmet, for a bite, and then go back, and then scramble down, go get more food, and back. Just during that whole conversation.
We got to get him a bib.
Kronk is just enjoying some
Just
sweet
put a towel
blueberry
over
wine,
Gregor's shoulder.
and it's very good. Pacific Fruit Vineyards.
So,
Sponsor us. I have no idea who you are, but do